viewing this movie. And I'd like to bring the director back down for Q&A, Gerardo Valdes.
Any questions about the movie?
How difficult was it to shoot in Cuba?
Well, you have the money, it's okay. Very easy. We could get the money with the production in Spain. We shot it with $120,000 until the mix in 5.1. I was we had to really expand the money.
That was actually, I mean, that was a fascinating story. Was it taken from the doctor that worked at the AIDS clinic? Was it his memoirs, or where did the story come from?
Yeah, he's a very good friend of mine. And I was looking for a story, and he approached me with the manuscript that he had, this book that was later published, and I immediately saw there were very, very different and good stories in the movie. I took to this girl who was running away from her father who was raping her, and the bunch of kids who decided to infect themselves with AIDS. And it makes everything. It's based on true facts, but all the characters are pure fiction. Even the doctor of the hospital is not like the real one, like what. But because I didn't want to go straight to the heart of the movie. I wanted someone as an outsider, and through her eyes meet this bunch of kids. So when the moment comes that Alejandro takes the decision, because we know that they're coming to Havana for a concert or something else, and then we find out what's really going on, and the story changed the tone completely. Yeah, that's a surprise, no?
Yes.
Who expected that here? And we wanted that to be the audience in the story when the real thing was going on.
I noticed in a lot of the scenes the characters had like a gloss over their eyes, like very shiny eyes. Was that intentional?
That's how could I say? It's the lab we have. No, it's not lighting in front of their eyes. It's something that we couldn't solve in this lab, unfortunately.
I would like to congratulate you. It's a great job. It's a great mix. Like different, like the music and the photography that you're using. It's a way nice mix. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Great team.
Hi, I thought it was an amazing movie too, and I remember that time in music and culture fairly well over out in Cuba. How did you find the source for the music that was used and for the fashions at the time?
Well, I've been in funk rock for many years now, and I have my daughter who continued the tradition. But the musician was very helpful because there are not many rock bands in Cuba, no? but they have a place. It's like a field of rock. Every night there's a different band there. So we went there about 3-4 weeks looking for the bands of the movie. But we couldn't find them in Havana because it's funny because when you talk to one of these guys, this rock director of the group, it's like talking to one of you two, because they want money, rights, or publicity, whatever. They're crazy. and through this musician, we got this group of rock from another province, not from Havana. they did guerrilla rock. That's exactly what we wanted, that kind of music. And the musician composed the scores and the rest of the incidental music. But it was good to work with these guys. And they knew all the actors of the movie. They helped me a lot shooting the concert because we just had one night for the big concert. It was quite a job that night.
What was your heart for capturing the last scene? It was a long scene. So what did you want to convey with
I'm not still exactly. I don't know what I want to convey. I just know that I spent 5 hours with the actors, shot in a room by ourselves, speaking, talking. How was the shot would be in theory, and the bet was to shoot it just one take, no more. And I try here to revive the dramatic art that she covers in the whole movie. We had spoken all the time when the time of that scene would come. And I always try to have personal relations with the actors and try to know them as much as possible, even professional or non professionals, and this bunch of kids. So we talk a lot about her, the character, the story. Alejandro, he died. We don't see him die, and inside she's remembering all that, because for me it's a difficult character because she hardly speaks in the whole movie. Everybody speaks a lot except Irvis, no? So that was it. It's pure intuition, because you can't use too many techniques with this young actor because they don't know what you're talking about. You have to approach differently through the emotions, trying to revive something inside her. She's just 18. She hasn't lived much. I'm proud of that shot because I know the coast very well. We shot that. We had a very tight schedule, but that day we finished at noon. After that shot, everybody went home.
How difficult was it for you to bring up this subject in Cuba and the political problems that you might have?
Well, there's censorship everywhere.
Right.
Money, bureaucrats. Sometimes money is more difficult than the bureaucrats because it's not their pocket. So we discussed a lot the project. I knew it wasn't really easy to go ahead, but in the end we had a lot of discussion, fighting, whatever. But in the end, I made a movie I wanted to make, and the rest is history. The movie's there. Immediately I forgot all the fighting. Completely.
Was this movie played in Cuba?
Not yet. We are opening here in Park City. And last night it was shown for the first time in Park City festival. But I wanted to see the movie with the real audience, no festival. I wanted to have that feeling, you know.
In the night that they decided to all get infected, there was a very short scene of them bathing, and it seemed at a different pace than the rest of the filming. So why did you have that bathing scene so short?
The scene was longer in the movie, but I decided to keep that shot because in reality they have a place there in which the whole group of rockers live there. So that's why we decided to. It wasn't just the place of the rock concert. It was like a place in which those were young people who didn't have a place to live in Havana, so they slept everywhere, they bath everywhere, they slept in those railroads, bagels, no? That's why I left the short. And I like it.
We have one more
Because of the
question.
light.
You mentioned censorship and funding, and I'm just curious to hear about the support in Cuba for this type of film. Was there state support? Was it privately funded? How did those factors?
No, once the script was approved, we went ahead with the co-production. The money came from Spain, and the Cuban Film Institute put the rest of the stuff that we did in terms of transportation, the crews, the cameras. We did it, we made the film together, the two companies from the two countries. And we shot very fast, 6 weeks, 52 locations, and 25 nights.